Hi, I'm Dr. Sai Sandeepti, MD dermatologist, consultant dermatologist at Udermis Dermatology Clinic, Hyderabad. So I thought I'll do a small video about warts and skin tags today. I thought it's important because I hear this very often from my patients. So patients will be coming to the clinic and say, Doctor, I have some warts on my body, I have some warts on my neck. And then when I go see them, those are nothing but skin tags. So it's important to know the difference, the basic difference between warts and skin tags. So let's talk about warts first. Warts are nothing but viral infections. The warts are caused by a virus called human papilloma virus, and these are also called verruca, and there are multiple varieties of verruca, of course. And so how do you get these warts? You usually get this warts by a close contact with a person who already has this warts one. And the warts are also, the virus is also present in environment, especially in this wet sand beaches. And when you go barefoot and you go walking with barefoot on these beaches, there are high chances that you could contract these viral infection and wart. And so if you have some dry flaky skin, if you have some injured cut skin, so the virus could easily penetrate into your skin and grow slowly, very slowly. Human papilloma virus is a very lazy virus. It grows very slowly and it finally shows up like a red, like a dark or skin colored bump on your skin, which has a rough surface on the top. And this could be some 6 months or 1 year later of getting infected. So it's very important to get these warts removed, because these are infections. They could easily spread onto your own body surface, or they could be spread to your close contact people like your family members or children especially. They can get these warts very easily because of their lower immunity status. And so how do we usually remove or treat these virus infections, treat these warts is, so if you have a single wart, it's a single small wart, they can be easily removed with something called electrocautery or radiofrequency or a laser. And then if you have multiple warts, so we have various techniques like auto inoculation, we do vitamin D injection into warts, and we also do some vaccines that are proven in treating viral warts. We also do these vaccine injections into bigger warts, so that the body will get immunized and this virus is slowly shed off and the warts, they fall off on their own. So these are the basic and common treatments that we do in the dermatology practice. And remember, these warts are very important, these warts are very infective, so it's always important to get them removed. And then the next one is skin tags. Skin tags are nothing but the benign skin growths. These are like extra skin growths. They're usually present on neck, underarms, or in between thighs is also a common area to present with these skin tags. So when you are obese, or when you have diabetes mellitus, or when you have a strong family history, so the chances of getting skin tags is very high. So the one important point that I want to stress here, that the skin tags are not infective. These are not contagious, so they can be removed, but they are with only cosmetic concerns. Skin tags, they look, I know they're not very good to look at, so it's important to remove only because of the cosmetic concern, but these are not infective. And so how do we remove them? We usually do the same, like electrocautery or radiofrequency. We remove those skin tags, and wherever we have removed the skin tag, the chances of getting other skin tags is very unlikely. But if you have the tendency, if your skin has this tendency of growing skin tags, the neighboring skin can always pop up skin tags, and there are no creams or no ointments which will actually work for skin tags. If your skin has that tendency, you will be popping out. And the other important thing to prevent further eruptions of skin tags, if you're obese or if you're diabetic, to control your diabetes, to lose some weight will actually improve the skin tags condition, and you'll be getting them less. And if you have a genetical history, if your family history of this getting skin tags, we can actually do nothing but remove them whenever you get one. Okay, and I hope this video is helpful, and so please let me know if you have any questions. I'll be really happy to help you with. Thank you.